Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Current Affairs MCQs program. Let's begin with previous day's practice question. Question was, recently 𝐶𝐸 unit was seen in the news. It belongs to which of the following? Syria, Jordan, Israel or France? The correct answer is option C, Israel. Recently there were reports that Israel's most elite special operations force 𝐶𝐸 is being prepped for extremely dangerous hostage rescue missions in the Gaza Strip. 𝐶𝐸, also called General Staff Reconnaissance Unit 269, is an elite commando unit of the Israeli Defense Force, that is IDF. The unit was established in 1957 at the initiative of its first commander, Avraham Arnan. 𝐶𝐸 is a field intelligence gathering unit that conducts deep reconnaissance behind enemy lines and is also tasked with counter-terrorism and hostage rescue beyond Israel's borders. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Now let's begin today's session. First question is, consider the following statements regarding the World Health Summit. 1. It is an annual flagship summit of World Health Organization held since its inception. 2. The theme for World Health Summit 2023 is a defining year for global health action. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option B, 2 only. Recently, Dr. Bharti Praveen Pawar, Union Minister of State for Health and Family Welfare, virtually addressed the World Health Summit 2023. In her session, she highlighted the India's efforts at reducing non-communicable diseases. The World Health Summit was founded in 2009 on the occasion of the 300th anniversary of Berlin's Charité Hospital. The session is held annually in Berlin, traditionally under the patronage of the German Chancellor, the President of the Republic of France, the President of the European Commission, and the Director General of the World Health Organization. It is not a flagship summit of WHO. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. The theme of the World Health Summit 2023 is a defining year for global health action. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding the Superpower Retailer Program. 1. It is launched by National Skill Development Corporation in partnership with Coca-Cola India. 2. The 14 hours training to retailers will include digital and classroom sessions. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Recently, the National Skill Development Corporation, working under the aegis of the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, announced a partnership with Coca-Cola India to launch the Superpower Retailer Program under the Skill India mission. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The 14-hour training will comprise 2 hours of classroom sessions and 12 hours of digital training. It will include physical classroom sessions along with an app-based learning management system that is accessible on mobile and handheld devices for online modules. Hence, statement 2 is correct. The training will be executed through a multimedia approach with a blend of videos and text by experienced trainers facilitating learning. The participants will receive a certificate upon completion of classroom, online training and assessment modules. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Next question is, with reference to 𝐃𝐫𝐢𝐬𝐡, consider the following statements. 1. It is first approved humanized CAR T-cell therapy developed in India. 2. It is developed by Indian Institute of Sciences incubated company ImmunoAct. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option A, 1 only. Recently, approval has been granted to 𝐃𝐫𝐢𝐬𝐡, India's first humanized CAR T therapy by Indian Drug Regulator Central Drugs Standard Control Organization, that is CDSCO. Hence, statement 1 is correct. It has been developed by IIT Bombay incubated company ImmunoAct, backed by drug maker Laurus Labs. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. The therapy is designed for treatment of relapsed refractory B-cell lymphomas and leukemia in India. 𝐃𝐫𝐢𝐬𝐡 is an indigenously developed CD19 targeted CAR T-cell therapy. It is the first of its kind made in India product and is a major stride in advanced cell and gene therapies. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Next question is World Student Day observed every year on 15th October marks birth anniversary of John F. Kennedy, Nelson Mandela, APJ Abdul Kalam or Margaret Thatcher. The correct answer is option C, APJ Abdul Kalam. Recently, World Student Day was observed on 15th October globally. The day was designated by the United Nations to honor the birth anniversary of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. World Students Day recognizes and appreciates the impact Dr. Kalam had on the lives of countless students, as well as his relentless efforts to promote education as a fundamental right for all. The theme for World Students Day 2023 is First Attempt in Learning. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Next question is which one of the following best explains or describes the term Sagar Kavach? Stealth frigate, cloud shield to prevent Indian Ocean warming, a rescue operation from Israel via sea, or coastal security exercise. The correct answer is option D, coastal security exercise. Recently, a comprehensive coastal security exercise, Sagar Kavach, involving all maritime security agencies was conducted by the Indian Navy in Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and the UT of Puducherry. The exercise was executed under the aegis of the Flag Officer Commanding-in-Chief Eastern Naval Command, FOC-INC East, who also exercises the authority of Commander-in-Chief Coastal Defense. The exercise aimed to assess the efficacy and robustness of the coastal security mechanism while dealing with asymmetric threat emanating from the sea. The exercise was closely monitored at Joint Operations Center East at Visakhapatnam, which is the nodal hub for all coastal security operations and exercises in the area of operations. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Next question is consider the following pairs: Geneva Convention and protection. 1. Second, wounded and sick soldier at sea. 2. Third, civilians including in occupied territory. 3. Fourth, prisoners of war. How many pairs given above are correctly matched? Only one pair, only two pairs, only three pairs, or all four pairs? The correct answer is option A, only one pair. Recently ongoing conflict between Israel, Hamas and allegation of war crimes has brought into conflict the Geneva Convention on their additional protocols, which covers the most important rules concerning the international armed conflict. The Geneva Conventions and their additional protocols are at the body of international law that regulates the conduct of armed conflict and seeks to limit its effect. The Second Geneva Convention protects wounded, sick and shipwrecked military personnel at sea during war. Hence, pair 1 is correctly matched. The Third Geneva Convention applies to prisoners of war. Hence, pair 2 is not correctly matched. The Fourth Geneva Convention affords protection to civilians including in occupied territory. Hence, pair 3 is not correctly matched. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Next question is consider the following statements regarding Eastern Dedicated Freight Corridor. 1. The Eastern Dedicated Freight Corridor route covers 4 states. 2. World Bank is the major funding partner. 3. The route will include the coal mines, thermal power plants and industrial cities. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? Only one, only two, all three or none? The correct answer is option B, only 2. Recently, the Managing Director of Dedicated Freight Corridor Corporation of India has announced the completion of the 1,337 km Eastern Dedicated Freight Corridor. Dedicated Freight Corridor Corporation of India is a high-speed and high-capacity railway corridor that is exclusively meant for the transportation of freight. It starts at Ludhiana in Punjab and ends at Dankuni in West Bengal, covering 6 states of Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand and West Bengal. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. The project has been funded by the World Bank. Hence, statement 2 is correct. The EDFC route also have coal mines, thermal power plants and industrial cities along with multiple feeder routes. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question is consider the following statements regarding the International Olympic Committee session 2023. 1. The session was held in Bengaluru. 2. For the first time since its formation, session was hosted by India. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option D, neither 1 nor 2. That is, both the statements are incorrect. Recently, 141st session of International Olympic Committee was held in Mumbai. It was inaugurated by PM Modi, hence statement 1 is not correct. India is hosting the IOC session for the second time after a gap of about 40 years. The IOC's 86th session was held in New Delhi in 1983. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. The session was attended by the President of the International Olympic Committee, Mr. Thomas Bach, and other members of the IOC, along with prominent Indian sports personalities and representatives from various sports federations, including the Indian Olympic Association. The decision was taken to recommend cricket as a sports event in Olympics. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Next question is Gunji is a disputed area of India and Nepal, Pakistan, Bhutan or Myanmar. The correct answer is option A, Nepal. Recently, PM Modi's visit to the Gunji village located in the Uttarakhand has irked the politicians in Nepal. Nepal's opposition parties claimed Gunji in Kalapani as a Nepal's territory, and the visit by Modi there without permission was a breach of diplomatic traditions. Kalapani, Limpiadhura and Lipu Lake on the India-Nepal border are included in the official maps of both countries, although they are under India's administration. Gunji village is located in Kalapani in Dharchula Tehsil of Pithoragarh district in northern Uttarakhand. It is situated near the borders of Tibet and Nepal. Inner line permit is required to visit Gunji village. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. The last question is, consider the following statements regarding Indian Ocean Rim Association. 1. The forum is tripartite in nature. 2. It is composed of 23 member states. 3. The headquarters is located in Victoria, Seychelles. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3 or none. The correct answer is option B, only 2. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar led the Indian delegation in the 23rd Council of Ministers meeting and the 25th Committee of Senior Officials held within the Indian Ocean Rim Association in Colombo, Sri Lanka. IORA was established in 1997 as a tripartite regional forum that seeks to build and expand understanding and mutually beneficial cooperation through a consensus-based, evolutionary and non-intrusive approach. Hence, statement 1 is correct. It consists of 23 member states bordering 23 member states, including countries bordering the Indian Ocean. Hence, statement 2 is correct. The Secretariat is based in Ebene, Mauritius. Hence, statement 3 is not correct. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Now it's time for the practice question. The theme for World Food Day 2023 is Water is Life, Water is Food, Leave No One Behind. Grow, Nourish and Sustain, Accelerating Change or Excess Ends Hunger. Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.